the 11th. So if we can question it,
that Mo died on the 11th. God bless
you. Come out and speak.
Sam JoJo.
Yeah, with you.
Yeah. You see, the reason why the Lagos State Police are not inviting Joseph Aloba is very simple. It's just like...
And that's why Aries is equally there to back him up.
Because if they invite Joseph Aloba, Baba Mohbad, it will reaffirm his statement through the national newspaper that he published last week Wednesday.
He published.
And from that point, there's going to be an evidence to confirm that they find his son on 11th of September 2023.
They really believe that man.
And from there, they are going to recall all the people to one and only. That is what they don't want to do. It's simple.
Andy, Nisuru brother me. Wakoko bi baba ta lo sọ fún yín. Wakoko bi baba. She blessing ni àbí ta ló pè yín. So baba, we have to mention the name of the person that called him. That Mohbad died on the 11th. So the investigation to bẹ̀rẹ̀. They will have to invite that caller. So
invite Baba here.
No, Andy, got mo sọ ni pé if they invite Baba, knowing that Baba does not live in Lekki, so when they ask Baba, ta ló sọ ipò on the 11th lọ́mọ yín kú. Baba, we have no choice but to drop a name. But so are
they saying
Baba, we have to drop the name of a living individual and said,
the hospitals where Mohbad was taken to. So shall we not compromise on dates of death? The day he died, because if they have certified him that he died on the 12th, I will not compromise in it.
Remember the part of the Quran that says kadara kinika kan kaula.
Kadara Allah aka kadar.
Kadara badi.
So, because I don't get it, the doctors, the staff in both hospitals have compromised, because I don't understand why people don't invite
Baba.
And if they say he died on the 11th, that means Penny was in the house as at when he died.
Exactly.
And step can be taken towards for this.
Check, bro.
Do we have a lawyer that can actually explain to us that does the public have the power to kind of like question both the police
Yes, now you have the right now. Find money
on their statement?
If we are to tread on the path of conscience, Baba Mohbad does not need any push before he goes to the police.
Country Queen is trying to avoid that push because Country Queen knows that his money.
He does not need any push.
Could they know what over
And he has come out to clarify the dates. Baba should enter his motto and go to the publication. On the 19th, they should have gone to the police station before now. He is the father of the victim, for crying out loud.
Yes, she's right.
Straight to the police.
Yes,
she's right. I agree with her on this one.
That day.
I will talk about the newspaper. Nigeria no right láti máa
trying to show September 12 drown our throat. But Agba, the public refused to accept September 12. Refused to accept September 12.
Nigeria no right máa show publication. Ẹ ṣáà máa ha fún gbẹ.
Ajá lọ́rùn tí nǹkan kan kò ṣe tí ajá ò gbọdọ̀ jẹ́. You understand? Tó bá gbé ẹrù ẹ̀ tó bá lọ sí pàǹtí anywhere wọn ò lè rí kankan ṣe fún wọn ò lè pa ọmọ ẹ̀ kó tún pa òun náà.
Of course.
Wọ́n sọ mọ́ ajá lọ́rùn tí kò gbọdọ̀ jẹ́.
Of course.
Ó ti jẹ́ kúkú sí wọn lọ́rùn kó tá tó sí wọn lọ́rùn.
Ní kíni? Ayé mo tọrọ ẹ lọ́wọ́ àbíkan jókòó sí.
You should have gone there to help this movement. What are we talking about? Àti mọ̀ pé àwọn tó wà lẹ́yìn ò lè jẹ́wọ́, àdúrà gan ò jẹ́wọ́.
The thing is, some people probably paid Baba
he knows
a
the
very
date.
huge
They should
amount
ask
for
him,
him to
Baba,
make that
who told you this
publication.
day? Let's start
Baba
from them now.
will
What are we talking about, gone? They should ask him, Baba, Talo Sofu. Baba will have to drop the name of somebody.
Thousands of dollars. That's right. Because
Baba will have to drop the name of somebody, and we can pick up the investigation from there. The justice now one for one. The man will not be Mohbad. Or some or public odesun. So Baba should help the public by going to the police and tell the police, bye in your momiku, and bye look. Let's start from there. Let's start from there. If we really want justice for this boy, let Baba help us.
Exactly.
Let Baba help the public. Let Baba help the public.
Franchi Queen, mo be shamisi, olomo eku. Èmi be shamisi o.
Somebody must have called him.
Franchi Queen tó jẹ́ pé kò bá dùn, afáriwo yìí ṣá.
Franchi Queen, you know, once the on the level is established, once the on the level is established,
Really believe.
gbogbo àwọn tó wà nínú ilé yẹn, gbogbo wọn safe mọ́. Correct. To declare Mohbad dead.
Yes.
Please,
on
if
September.
Baba Mohbad should go to the police station
That is why the
to say that he's the one that changed it. Please, how many years in prison? That's the reason I
I
want
don't know. Èmi judge.
on the level of yóò sí nínú ilé.
Mi ò mọ.
Anita, báwa wà náà. Èmi lọ́ọ̀yà nìyẹn. Báwa wò nínú constitution Nigeria.
Ìlera yín wò ó, torí mi ò mọ nǹkan tó ṣe àwọn báàgì o. Ṣé first and foremost,
Òun ni mò ń sọ.
there is perjury because he too was under oath now when he gave his statement at the coroner. So there are a lot of offences here. Ọ̀rọ̀ yóò yé mi o. And then they discovered that he now even came and lied again on affidavit. Ṣẹ́rí at this juncture, kò sí bí bàbá bá ìfẹ́ ṣe, ó ṣáà máa fẹ̀wọ̀ gbára ṣáá. Because you already given a statement at the coroner. Now you have gone to swear an affidavit again that is different from the statement you gave at the coroner. So ẹni tẹ́ bá sáà nífẹ̀ẹ́ bàbá bàbá rẹ̀ ló bá gbà wẹ́ yóò need ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀.
This lawyer needs to put him on the stand. Yeah, they need to put that man on the stand at the coroner inquest.
God will bless you, ma.
They need to put him on the stand.
Why all the time you'll be saying family?
Yeah, I don't know why they are not putting him on the stand. He needs to come on the stand. Why are they letting him go? Because what's the coroner for? Lawyer Kabiru Tobango, you need to put that man on the stand.
After he went to Berekete, you go and say it's on the 12th. Even the man make mistake. The man say on the 11th. He said no, sir, it's on the 12th.
His light was never switched off. He just dimmed the light.
Like I'm not saying it for a fact, but I believe that man was paid by some of these fools ransomly to make that publication, because he has been getting away with a lot, and the law is not doing anything about that man because one way that sentiment with Nigeria gets on my last name. Nigeria is all about sentiment. Oh, the father, he's the father.
Láti change the date in Mohbad Ogba. So from that angle, Mohbad got back justice fúnra ẹ̀ by making the world to know wípé September 11 ni wọ́n gba ẹ̀mí ẹnu òun. They try to force September 12 down the throat of the public. But the public refused that date.
How to move 95% ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀
That publication came out.
Blame.
I will say thank you to Baba Mohbad for giving justice to his son.
Which world?
He was killed.
Change it well. Who changed it?
So public
Officially, it's still the 12. Are you waiting?
Àti got September 12 yẹn, but we refuse. It has not been established. Mohbad was killed September 11. And to
But she
everyone
was
that
probably here because of the gas bills.
What's
Tí
your
o bá
order?
sí gas bills, ní rí wèrè ara rẹ̀, ní rí.
Amadebe, we will get there. Ojú ló ń kàn wá, Amadebe.
Amadebe. Ó ti fẹ́ máa.
Títẹ̀ kí wèrè náà ni o, crunchy wèrè.
Kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́ ni. Oyè yín.
Olè rẹ̀ wá sẹ́sàn
Kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́.
Olè rẹ̀ wá sẹ́sàn dodo.
Jẹ́ kí wèrè gbogbo yẹn ṣe máa rẹ̀ yín. Wèrè ní rẹ̀.
Kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́ máa kú.
Wèrè ní èṣù. No matter from one country to the other.
Don't be surprised.
Honestly, the family is not helping us at all. Mohbad's family, they are not helping us at all in this justice. Kilewi. They are not helping us at all. Mohbad's family are not helping us at all in this movement. Silence is golden. Go ahead, sister.
You are blessing. Whoa.
Have you noticed that they are about to leave Yomi and chase after Baba Mohbad again?
Exactly.
Hello, Joshua Mole Soro.
Every week, different formula.
Okay. All right, network and see skip. Sherry Imole. Until you are skipping, your network is not really okay. Since you are skipping, your network is not really okay.
Silence is good, your network is not okay. Maybe you go down and come up again.
Ìgbà tí wọ́n ti sin Mohbad, tí ẹlẹ́dàá ọmọ yẹn, tí ò gbà kan sí ní ìsìnkú sí, bọ́n ṣe máa sin àwọn tó pa wọ́n yẹn, tó pa Mohbad yẹn, ìgbà tí ẹlẹ́dàá ọmọ yẹn ò gbà tó ti jáde, ni mo ti mọ̀ pé ọba ìmọ́lẹ̀ ó pọ̀ gan. Ẹ máa wo nǹkan o. A sin ní ọjọ́ ní on the 12 awu ní ó jíǹde ní ọjọ́ 9. Ó padà sí orí ilẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ 9. Ó yá ẹ sọ fún mi, ṣé kò wá pọ̀ ni? Ṣé Ọlọ́run ìmọ́lẹ̀ ò pọ̀ ni? Mohbad máa gba justice yìí, is either you people like it or not. Ẹni tó bá wù kó ṣépè èpè ò kì í rọ bèbí lọ́rọ̀ justice for Mohbad yìí. Ẹni tó bá wù kó sọ pé òun kí ẹ̀kan ń kìlì glory ara yín ni. Because Mohbad máa gba justice. Fún ẹ̀yin killers Mohbad ni o, àwọn kan tẹ́ ti ṣe látẹ̀yìn. Bá yín wù síta tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ fún ní justice yẹn ní ẹ̀rọ. Because ó yẹ kó ti máa pọ̀ létí yín. Ó yẹ kó ti máa pọ̀ létí yín. Ẹ pín ní on the 12 títí. Ọmọ yẹn lòun ò gbàṣẹ́. Ó ní kí n ṣe on the 12 ló ń jáde kúrò nínú ayé. Ó ní ìgbà tẹ́ pa náà ní on the 11th. Ẹ wà tìgbà tẹ́ ti ń drag on the 12. Ẹ wò ṣojú lásán náà ni bàbá fi lọ sí kinní ni. Ṣé bí wọ́n ti mọ déètì tó kú tẹ̀? Ọmọ yẹn ló dáná.
Ẹ fi kan sẹ́nu sí fújòsì tó fi máa ṣe publication tó ṣe ó tiẹ̀ ti dá bẹ́ẹ̀ èmi tiẹ̀ láìkí yín. Báwo la ṣe bá àwọn wèrè yìí tó?
Ọ̀dẹ̀ 11th lọ́mọ yẹn kú sílẹ̀. Ìyẹn tún dúró jẹ́jẹ́ ní Yomi tún wà lórí ọwọ́ ètò ara analyze ẹ̀ lọ. Tí ò bá sí pé nǹkan tí Yomi tí Ọlọ́run ní kí Dàmọ́lá tó lọ tì sí Yomi, ṣé mọ̀ pé kéèsì ti tán? Ẹ sọ fún mi, ṣé mọ̀ pé corona inquest wọn ò fẹ́ ṣí mọ́? Ṣé mọ̀ pé wọn ò fẹ́ ṣí corona inquest mọ́?
Sọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ fún Yomi lọ́ fi ṣí corona inquest.
Bó ṣe ti bá mi ṣe nìyẹn, bó ṣe ti ọ̀rọ̀ mọ̀sùn àbí kílẹ̀ ń pọ̀ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ yẹn. Bó ṣe nìyẹn wọ́n ti tì í. Wọ́n wá máa gbé yín. This is coming tomorrow on the kini kan bọ Ọlọ́run ìmọ́lẹ̀ ẹ gbọ́ ni mo ní Ọlọ́run ìmọ́lẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀dá tó ń porí mi níbi ibi kó máa bá wọn tọmọtẹbí tara mo sì ń fọ Ọlọ́run ẹ gbàdúrà Ọlọ́run ìmọ́lẹ̀ pọ̀ sẹ́ ó dẹ̀ gbé àdúrà ó gbé jáde nínú ihò ilẹ̀ tó sùn sí ó dẹ̀ ló yá àdúrà wà nísìmí wà lọ táìpù sí Yomi kí ló dé tí ò lọ táìpù sáwọn tó sọ pé if you come for my dad for Mohbad daddy ó gbé lọ sọ́dọ̀ Yomi direct ni àdúrà dé táìpù tán ara ẹ̀ dé wálẹ̀ wì lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run ìmọ́lẹ̀
mo fẹ́ lọ sùn mo fẹ́ lọ sùn mi ò lè máa gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ olórí burúkú no
wọ́n ti finally stress yìí débẹ̀.
mi ò lè máa gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ olórí burúkú mi ò lè máa gbọ́.
àwọn bíbù yìí wọ́n ya wèrè o ọlọ́run ọba kó lajà sí. láàárọ̀ èyí tí mo kọ́kọ́ wá mo sá lọ ni mo ní jẹ́ lọ ṣiṣẹ́ mi jàre ewu ọ̀sán ìyẹn tún wò gan ẹ̀yin náà wo lẹ̀ wọ kọ́ wo lẹ̀ wọ ẹnu ọkọ̀ olúwa o ayé yìí ti là bá.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bí bàbá yẹn mọ́mí yìí láti ẹ̀ sọ ni pé ètò tí bàbá ṣe làwọn èèyàn ń correct wọn fún pé ọ̀rọ̀ àná nìyẹn pé wọ́n kọ̀ dẹ́mu Yomi gan pé gbogbo tí Yomi gbé dání pé bàbá rọ́bì ṣe.
òun náà ni mò ń sọ aláàjì ókè ìgbà tó ń sọ.
Thanks for the gift o ẹ ṣé o.
ìmọ̀dé ṣe máa sọ 50-50 ṣé bàbá dárúkọ.
Thank you, gifters.
àwọn tiẹ̀ ti dárúkọ.
wọ́n ní ṣé ó dárúkọ as a man tó bàbá sọ pé ó support ṣó dárúkọ bàbá ṣé bàbá dárúkọ ẹ̀ ó rí pé ní èèyàn tí ẹni ẹ máa accuse ẹ̀ ṣé bàbá dárúkọ Yomi alábòsí ẹ̀yin náà dálé rú ni ẹ́.
téèyàn bá gbé ń jẹ òdání ìwọ ló máa ṣe nǹkan tó bá ló fẹ́ ṣe òbí sẹ́ni tó pè wọ́n ló fẹ́ ṣe àwọn tó bá kì í support àwọn supporter ẹ̀ wọ́n support ẹ̀ kí Yomi.
ẹ ṣé bàbá wò jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ tán ẹ kó máa yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ kó sọ tẹnu.
àtàrí tó ń dùn àbí kí ló ń pè tó bá wá rí mi tó ń gún mi jẹ ipò kan láti wà ń bẹ̀ yìí àwọn nǹkan tí bàbá rí bàbá kì í sọ nínú ọkọ nínú àbí aṣa mú bàbá ni. àwọn nǹkan tí bàbá tí bàbá ti sọ wípé tó wà ní ṣíkú ìfara mi.
bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀rọ̀ wa ti sú escapade nìkan.
kàlà sọ àmọ́ nǹkan tó tún wá di ọ̀nà ká ti sọ pé nǹkan kí ni bàbá tó àbèrè yẹn. ó kì í sí bàbá. come outside to just wá ṣàlàyé ara ẹ pé impact báyìí ló kó nínú ẹ torí Mohbad fúnra ẹ máa gbé e síta ò bá ìjẹ orí ìṣẹ́wu tó fi wá bí ìjẹ orí ìṣẹ́wu táàrí rẹ̀.
wèrè lọ́wọ́ bí kan sùn sí járe ọjà náà wẹ̀ fọ́pọ̀ rẹ kó kó sí lórí ìkànnì.
ọmọ yẹn pariwo ní.
ọkọ ṣó fẹ́ jí ni ṣó fẹ́ jí ọkọ yẹn ni.
mi ò fẹ́ kú o.
já fún ọlọ́kọ̀ nínú afẹ́fẹ́ kára wọn tiẹ̀ balẹ̀ díẹ̀.
ọmọ ọlọ́mọ lọ́jọ́ nǹkan ẹ̀yẹ ẹ̀. ó ní ọjọ́ tí wọ́n gbé Mohbad sí.
Anita ó dà pé mi náà máa lọ sí.
kó máa bọ̀.
ó bá jẹ́ pé mo lò sùn bí ẹ bá sọ̀rọ̀.
ẹ̀dẹ̀ mú ọmọ ẹ̀dẹ̀ pátòkótógó ẹ̀yìn lọ́rùn. torí pé ẹ̀yìn ọmọ fi lè fún pọ̀ tó tó yẹn ẹ̀yìn lọ́rùn ni. omijé tí wọ́n wà lójú ẹ̀. lórí ọ̀rọ̀ àdúrà èmi mo ń rò kankan mo analyse kankan ní àná. mo wò pé ṣé kìí ṣe pé nǹkan tí Mohbad mọ̀ torí Wumi said and I quote only Mohbad knows a lot make them killed him. ṣé kìí ṣe pé nǹkan tí Mohbad mọ̀ àdúrà náà tún ti mọ̀ ṣé kìí ṣe pé ọ̀rọ̀ tí Mohbad mọ̀ tó pa sí ikú tó pẹ́ lẹ́dìyẹ ṣé kìí ṣe pé àdúrà náà ti mọ̀ tó bá wá jẹ́ pé àdúrà ti mọ̀ kádúrà wọlé tọ̀ activist kó wọlé tọ̀ lọ I swear that àdúrà wọ́n máa protect life ẹ.
Guys, give me 5 minutes. I need to attend to somebody.
wọ́n máa protect life ẹ.
ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ti sú mi I'm sorry. I'm having headache.
Who is talking? Ṣé kò ṣe pé ha
àdúrà
activist tó sọ hotel káàkiri.
Debbie ìlàyé ẹ ò ní dáa olórí burúkú ọmọ ni ẹ.
láàárọ̀ ìpíkì kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ mo kọ́kọ́ rí pé ya ayé.
mo ní kí làbí kí mo ní láti check blood pressure mi at this rate jẹ́ check blood pressure. Ọmọ.
Call intellectuals among them too. There is no science to back up what you're saying, but you just want to say it.
There is no
create a narrative
in their midst. Ọmọ, mi ò gbọ́dọ̀ jókòó sáàárín wọn wèrè yìí o. Ọpọlọ ẹ máa kú ni. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí ni blood pressure mi? This is.
Okay, so nurse, kí wá ni meaning pé nurse wá sí corona inquest? Kí ló dé? Kí ni meaning yẹn? Ṣebí nurse wá? Ta ni nurse street?
Máa gbé tó bá àdúrà ni nurse treat. Ṣé you know here? Say àdúrà ni nurse treat. Mohbad ti kú Monday, wọ́n gbé pamọ́ sínú ilé. You get it? Ìgbà tí nọ́ọ̀sì wá jáde tó fẹ́ lọ ra antidote sí goosebumps tó appear ní skin ní àdúrà. You get me? Báwọn àwọn tó wà lẹ́yìn wá ṣe yọ tí wọ́n gbé Mohbad. Tí wọ́n gbé bọ̀ lálálá pé Mohbad ní o. Wọ́n tún dé hospital. Àwọn doctor ò rí pé láti Monday ni ọmọ ti kú. Nígbà táwọn doctor ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n nídìí láti ṣe, wọn ò tún rí àwọn doctors ò rí pé kíní tí wọ́n ọmọ tí wọ́n gbé wá yìí ẹni ìkọ́ ló kú o. Wọn ò rí. We are in trouble in Nigeria.
Fẹ́ lọ mu zobo. Kí la go.
Wọ́n ti kọ̀rẹ́ mi o.
Mo fẹ́ lọ mu zobo. 112/71. If in short.
You are still good now.
Kọ́ fàdúrà lẹ̀.
Bóyá wọ́n á fàdúrà lẹ̀ from the court because according to kò tí wèrè lè sọ kò sí mi ò rí bóyá ní evidence kankan against àdúrà for nǹkan tí wèrè yìí ń sọ. So they don't have any evidence against àdúrà. Àdúrà kan ló ṣe nǹkan, ẹni tó ṣe nǹkan ti sọ pé òun lòun ṣe ó ti jẹ́wọ́.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tó sọ ó ní wọ́n ti ń bẹ̀bẹ̀, kí ló ń bẹ̀ fún?
Òun ló mọ̀ olóyè o. So we'll see, because I don't know why they will still take the same case to another court, while another court where they have, I don't even understand. I swear.
They didn't take Adura to court. Let's listen. He didn't say they took Adura to court. They took a wife to court based on, I think it's defamation of character or something. So it's not Adura they took to court.
So, Prof, people like
that I cannot say, but you know Nigeria now. That guy is being detained illegally. Nothing can be said. He's being detained illegally, so I don't know.
Kò wá sẹ́ni tó gbogbo àwọn tó láwọn jẹ́ kínní kò sẹ́ni kankan tó lè dìde fún ọmọ yìí. Ó dà ti dákẹ́ o.
Ara fẹ́ swim bá. Ó dáa.
Damola, they are not in court. And I will not be surprised. If Damola is released and Adura will be detained, I will not be surprised. Let's put that one aside.
See all this one.
I want to go back to...
Damola is in police detention all day.
I want to take out the... Justice. Now, I want to take two things out there from the punch release.
I say you guys take careful. Come and feel so calm down.
I feel like I'm casco.
So don't think about feeling advice, man.
I hear you now.
You guys take careful. We know what we do. Okay. Like they busy that they say you say me. It's my sort of busy.
Good morning. Ẹ̀yin lẹ máa fáwọn pípù ìláyọ̀ yìí. Béèyàn kan bá ẹ wá gbé mi ò lẹ́bí wọn lára. Ẹ jẹ́ wọ́n máa lù mí lọ.
For this young man that he cannot speak for himself. Me, my lawyer is to Mohbad. Because
my lawyer is to Mohbad.
The rest, let them speak for themselves. Because
my lawyer is to Mohbad. Thank you,
Anita. Oh yeah, justice of Mohbad.
We have right now is what happened.
Anita,
please, where is God? He's always giving us joy. God was here a few minutes ago. I don't know when he's coming.
They will come.
Share the life to him now. Share the life to him, guys. My lawyer is to Liam. My lawyer is to Liam.
Why are you now clamoring for justice?
God will bless you.
Are you not contradicting yourself? Because if you are saying that justice cannot be to me, you are wasting your time.
Yeah. Because somebody in the comment section was asking after you. They say you're always giving us joy. Where are you about our God sorrow? Read the comment section.
The arrest. Because I'm so happy that King White was the minister. For me, because King White alone obstruct justice yìí kò fẹ́ kí àdúrà sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n cover àdúrà. Wọ́n fi àdúrà pamọ́ látọjọ́ yìí. Then àdúrà ti wà police station báyìí. He will be able to say whatever he knows. You understand? And concerning the 3-second video, they will be able to redeem themselves between Damola and Adura. Orí nǹkan tí Yomi dúró lé lórí is what? It was Adura it was Adura that called him, not Damola. For you to say kò yẹ kó arrest kìnìkan, no. And Yomi said yesterday that everybody will be called, including Baba, including Mama. Please. Okay, please let me ask you.
Tell your comment section.
Comment section.
Wọ́n ṣe sọ́kọ̀ mi máa mú tùfọ́lá Táyọ̀ máa blog.
Permit us to share your love with you. We are the Ashana. Gozo, what my job for comment section?
Now, this person is staying now that.
For Latayo, our own Gozo of God. Welcome, bro. Gozo, Gozo, what? I don't care. They're down low.
Every mom, Namibi ma.
Ó dà pé bọ́ọ̀sì ò sí ibi tí fóònù ẹ̀ wà. Ẹ wá wà ní ó ń bọ̀ fún mi.
Title yẹn ni Namibi ma.
Our investigation.
You know see that they are fighting for you comment section.
Gbọ́mọ lọ́wọ́ mi náà ẹ ṣí èrè ní ẹjọ́.
Mo ti follow Fọlátáyọ̀ Amaloma sọ̀rọ̀ ní background.
They're going to work. Listen,
I'm coming.
DJ no say na me dey here with you. Not down up. And you bá fẹ́ fẹ́ báyìí wọ́n ti ní problem.
Jẹ́ kí àwọn ọlọ́pàá gbogbo nǹkan tó ti cover up. This 3-second video ó tú àṣírí àwọn ọlọ́pàá síta. A lot of things have been.
Na lie you dey talk where you go dey. Ẹ jẹ́ mi sára mi fúnra mi.
This time around, àṣírí wọn ti ń tú. They have to work. Nǹkan tá à ń sọ nìyẹn. Nǹkan tí Jack ń sọ nìyẹn pé this thing has been compromised from the top. Àwọn tá à ń bá jà, they are so powerful.
Jack is not saying anything. Jack is saying something. Jack.
Everywhere. These people that was present when that thing happened.
What happened?
They will say what they know. That is what I'm saying.
No, you are saying nothing. What happened?
Addressing Paparano's question from my point of view, what do I see as justice? Now, let's not get carried away about 3 seconds video and the 10 minutes, as we don't know the content. We don't even know whether they found or they will find the 10 minutes aspect of things. What I would like to see as justice is for any item at all.
15 minutes.
Assessed and will be useful as a new evidence that can actually cause everybody to go back to the police station to give a new statement or additional statement, subject to the fact that every single one of them in the last 18 months have actually come public and have managed to introduce new narratives. They've contradicted themselves. And let's include everybody, including the entire family of Aloba that has been mentioned during that inquest or are involved in the last 72 hours, anything from Saturday to that Tuesday. Anything that we can just use as an exhibit that is new to the case, which will be introduced because there's something emphatic, authentic, and useful in terms of criminality. Then get everybody to go back to the police station, write their statement, and please add phone forensics to it. Now, if we go through a process of elimination after that, anyone that is actually found culpable or at the end of the inquest is actually sort of like exhibited as need to go to a higher court, then I will believe there is justice. Thank you.
Yeah, also with me, if they should arrest everybody, Wumi and the nurse and every of them, all of them, yes, they should be suspects. Yes. With that, I can consider it a justice. Not just only that, since that the DPP have already advised, bring out their advice that Plan Boy and the rest people, they are not among of this case, and Madam Iyabo Ojo should also be brought to court.
Báwo náà ṣe arrest anybody now? Orí burú rírì ni èèyàn mọ̀ ṣì.
Yes. Then
arrest what? Who is the suspect now?
Without that,
we are not suspecting anybody. Nurse ti wá sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. It's clean and clear. Clean and clear. Ni wọ́n pè é.
Police not arrest, yes. All of them in the house will be arrested.
All of them.
Not only arrested, they should be brought to court. Yeah, not only arrested.
That is not only arrested.
Oh yeah, why arrest Iyabo Ojo? Why arrest me?
No. Why would they just arrest them? They must be quiet. All of them must be quiet because of that. Hello, anyway.
Because at the first place, at the primary of this case, I was only police was
sọ fún wọn náà ọkùnrin wọn náà sọ fún wọn pé orí wọn burú náà.
like Iyabo Ojo and
Win, can I tell you something? Can I shock you?
Orí yín burú, ó sì fi ọmọ ẹ̀ máa ṣe wedding Naija yẹn.
He's the one that is afraid, not your talk.
Ọmọ ẹ̀ máa ṣe wedding Naija yẹn, wèrè lẹ́jọ́ lójú mi. Wèrè lẹ́jọ́ lójú mi o.
With Iyabo Ojo and the co.
Are you talking about Iyabo Ojo? Àwọn olórí burúkú tẹ gbé sórí platform.
To punish other person.
Ìran yóò ṣoríire rí.
If they were not involved in this case before now, we will have got justice.
Àbábàgbé wù Mohbad bọ́tà ká má rí ibi tí wọ́n ti bu ohun kan sínú
will not be strong.
So, but what you guys, what kind of justice? What kind of justice do you guys do?
Of Lagos, which is Iyabo Ojo. That's why me personally, I want them to arrest the nurse or his.
We have to understand the kind of justice you want before we know what's going to be.
Adura.
Be suspect. Gọ́sùn gbàgbé nínú ogun ayé yìí o, ebi ò rí wà láyé o.
Anybody that is not guilty out. If they arrest Iyabo, would you call that justice?
Arrest Iyabo.
They should call her for a questioning.
They
will arrest her.
Now only me they laugh for London. No,
she was just fronting Naira Marley.
Arrest Iyabo for what?
Good reasons.
Anita Gbabi now. Anita Shadu.
She have a good reason. Then why?
Sherry can see your Missy Farah. Lord, if King West don't bring any, one man feel every other person can be.
To insult Naira Marley and insult others.
Somebody that came public emphatically. Mobile cried inside the house. Was it the same
Yes,
woman?
that's the lady I'm talking about.
There you go.
Yes, that's the lady I'm talking about. She's the one I'm talking about. And on recent now, she said she regrets why she tell the police to ask.
Power tap o, wọ́n ti gbé puzzle wá ní sẹ́ power tap.
Ó yá ẹ jẹ́ power tap. Ìwọ ló ọmọ yìí ló lọ jáde lábẹ́ Iyabo Ojo nígbà yẹn tán kàn ṣe fún
a question, a deep questioning.
Na really deep question.
She come and tell us.
Thank you for the gift.
Because she was so, I don't know how to put it. She was so sure, and the way she was saying it with boldness, and all of that. Because of that, if you come at that particular time and to say something about any other person apart from Naira Marley and Samilari and Plan Boy, you will be in soup.
Plan Boy.
In their hand. But now DPP advice, which is government advice that these people have no case once and Naira Marley is a fool. I'm still waiting for the lawsuit for that woman. I don't know what is wrong with that guy, whether it is the banner or the thing that is taken. Because this is an opportunity for you to sue that woman. Demand for damages. If anybody in Nigeria should sue anybody, believe me, Naira Marley should be the person to sue Iyabo Ojo, Toto Dike, and Sanclef, and demand even for trillions because they destroyed that guy's career. We are all human beings. So if they do that and they arrest all of these people and they question Iyabo Ojo, then I will consider it justice. If not, they should just forget it.
Justice too.
That's good.
You will do justice for you. Show off your
Who knows where he carries to?
If they abuse you, let us know now.
Can I really answer Papariano's question? Okay. What will be justice for me, which I believe will be justice for anyone, would be first, let the DPP. Sorry, someone is making there's noise. Okay, for the DPP to release that case file back to the police, stop the sham that they call inquest, and allow the police to carry out thorough investigation. Investigation, I mean, first of all, demanding writing to happen. to furnish them 72 hours up until the day Mohbad was killed. The CCTV footage in his house or from the iCloud of both his phone and the wife's phone. And even 48 hours after that day, we want to know how many people were in that house. I personally want to know. I want to know the involvement of everyone in that house. And then,
I personally, I want to know. Who are you? That you are telling us that?
Then we know those invisible people, those powerful hands. There are those big fishes that are actually behind this case. And again,
Honey Badger baby.
That all those people in the house,
free am, no comment.
You are here.
On the charge list.
I don't know lady baba wọn now.
You can show we dey ground now. Me, I don't get issue.
Of course,
you're me ready. If he's ready, if they are ready to pay his lawsuit. I want wait for another.
Say you say make Kiko Ibaje sorrow now.
If they are ready to pay for the lawsuit, we are ready now. We are ready. Carry you go.
They must get.
Say you say make I go.
Understand? Anywhere you carry me go, you must give me transport to carry me come back.
Say you say me two people cannot be talking at the same time.
They carry you go.
Discarded.
No, I'm not running now. Why is Yomi not telling them what my lawyer said? Why is he not giving them the update of the outcome of when he met with my lawyer at the AIG's office? They are already business with Papa Rhino is an idiot. He's a bastard. Actually, Papa Rhino is a bastard. And he's not just a bastard, he's a coward. He should show his face like every other people that are showing their face that are going to court. What is he scared of? He's scared of the fact that whenever they see him in person, they'll pick him up. With all the rubbish he has said. Why is he running? Why is he hiding his face? Papa Rhino should behave like every other people that has been coming out to talk. He should show his face. Papa Rhino was court. Wasita be every other people. When Wasita, Yomi might be a thief, Yomi might be everything, but Yomi is still not a coward. Papa, I know they born your papa well. For when they born your papa well. For when they come outside.
Here you go ahead.
Come outside like every other people. Show your face. Anytime you get to court, let people know you are in court. See what back be yala yai.
But Papa Rhino, right now. Why they come for Papa Rhino?
That boy go get problem with me. I go make sure say they lock Papa Rhino up.
You see, there are some faults.
Gbogbo kata tó ń sọ lórí social media and I go let am know say is the genesis of all this problem.
In a case of
ó dẹ̀ pé mo kàn sí mo fẹ́ bá fà legally kò tí ì mọ anything. No matter make Papa Rhino hide 1 million
when
wait, why? In matter don already dey police station. Go there 20 years, lotto rí.
Probably
maybe 20 years. No matter how much he hide the number, no matter what he do, no matter how many VPN we use. This morning, we have actually confirmed that he's in Nigeria. We have confirmed that he's in Nigeria. There is a mosque close to his house. Make it a year. Bí mo ṣe nígbà tó rí Fatima sọ nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ kó tó ṣẹlẹ̀ náà ni màá tún ṣe. Papa Rhino, there is a mosque close to your house. Here in this Lagos that you are staying. I won't tell you where you are staying yet. Papa Rhino, they go soon pick your mama for me.
Come out and say,
go shock your papa for any day.
Died in the house. How did she know? And this person, Wumi in question, said her late husband died in the hospital. So where is that narrative coming from? I still don't get that 2 points. Please, probably someone can put me through. I still don't get. And
let me correct one thing there, which you said last. Wumi agreed that her husband died in the house. She said that in her CTC. Okay? So Wumi corroborated the album when she stated that Mohbad died in the house. Wumi agreed that Mohbad actually died in the house.
But in her interview, sir, did she agree of that?
Yes.
Did she agree of that?
She agreed that her husband died. We rushed him to the hospital.
We transfer him from the car to
hospital. That guy must be Benin. That guy must be a do. She agree of that.
After 20 minutes. Excuse me, how can you rush to
Exactly, please let me ask that. How can you rush
a man that is already rush into the hospital? Is it for bombing or for what?
Is it for bombing?
Oh!
Any problem?
Punching their lives. We knew that.
Is it for bombing or for what? You say?
Is it for bombing or what?
For what?
accent.
Speak wrong English. Accent. I just ashamed because I'm telling you, my sister, I wish I was not from there. Is it for bombing or for what? Guys, King White has been King White has been taken to court.
No.
They say I don't want to shout now. I don't like it. King White is before the DPP currently. He's in the court premises and he's the one that is facing prosecution this morning. His case will be mentioned today, and then the judge will then give an option of fine and state how the fine would option of bail. So that's where he will get his bail conditions this morning. If he meets it, he'll be released today. If he doesn't meet it on time, he'll be released on Monday.
But why are you telling them this now?
So you say, let me finish, please. Allow me. I'm an adult. I'm not a child.
Why are you telling them now?
You say, leave me alone now. Money it has expressed. I'm here familiar. What was I saying before Cecil interrupted me? Adura has been released on medical bail. He came up sick during the course of being in police detention, and even before he went to police detention, apparently he had been ill. So they used his medical reports and everything. He was released on bail this morning. Oh, please, Emma, calm down with my mom. She see, for that time, you should talk to my say to me. She's giving me stress. King White will come back. No Caro White. Adura was ill. So that's the current situation. Damola is still with the police. He wasn't brought to court this morning, but he's still with the police, and his matter, we've not heard anything about it. So yesterday's was because they didn't want to talk about Adura's release yet, as he had not been released yesterday. He slept there. So, but this morning we've gotten information he was released this morning. King White is currently King White will come out Blackie because no Caro ice cream. Oh, okay. So that's it.
Anita, are you going to wait for the banker?
So that's the current situation, and that's the current update as of now. Right now, we are waiting for the update from the coroner court, where the actual justice of Mohbad is going on. If you guys remember yesterday, I told you that the arrest on King White has absolutely nothing to do with J4M. But the gullible ones have contributed money, all in a bid to settle a personal vendetta. We get it. We're not jolly to Titua. I don't know what Tori, you know, the Yaman will weary. You know, Yaman shaking Yaman weary. NM and some, what's that? And some Larry coming today. Well, as of last inquest, the judge said if she would grant them to appear via a Zoom call, she would let them know. But they were also considering the fact that network can be an issue. So, as at last inquest, they did not conclude. Spending is in court. Yes, he's in court. So we are waiting for gist from coroner inquest today, and then we'll get the update on whatever happened at the coroner. You usually know that normally we listen to the lies, and from the lies we can tell you this is the truth and this is the lie, because we are what? We are intellectual people. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Grab your popcorn, grab your drinks, because the day has started. Rito 234, good morning. How was your night? The day has started and it's already a movie. King White is before the court. Now they've added his boasting from about 3 days ago as well to whatever he's going to be facing in court. Anita Oloyibo, okay, so let me speak Yoruba. What if he bó ṣe wá ń jánu fìrìkọ́kọ́ ní ìjẹta, what if he kún? So therefore, that is also been added to his charges. He was waiting for his charges to be read out to him. Good morning, First Lady. And from which we would know what they are actually charging him for. Good morning, Princess. And I hope that when they read out the charges, I hope that their people can understand that it has nothing to do with J for him. Because at the end of the day, be loud, you won't be feel yourself, not the enter. Empty brain. They talk like people no get sense. I'm selling popcorn and kozobo. Folatayo, I'm an isopo person in Bayi. Adelaide Malone Tazo. Oh, I can't Adelaide more. Adelaide more so. Your brother gonna drive. King White, Fenu Gate. Yes. You see, having a host that is intelligent and that can tell you stop is very important. Sometimes it's in that stop that your safety is. There, people abroad can say anything they want to say.
Anita, can I thank you? Can I bless your prayer?
The two arrests are different.
Can I thank you? You just gave everything yesterday. You told us how it was going to work. You get? Yeah. Thank you, parents, both male and female. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Just need to thank you.
Of course, they will grant him bail. If the offense is not an offense that is not bailable, they will grant him bail. They will mention the case. They will grant him bail. However, if he's not able to meet, so two things are involved. If his case is mentioned as the first case today, he is lucky. That will give him enough time to be able to perfect everything he needs to perfect, and he will not have to go to the correctional center. But if they want to be wicked to him and they mention his case as last, there's escape. He will stay at least 1 or 2 hours in the correctional center. And don't forget that today, 1 second now.
Please now.
And don't forget the Enisuru. Anita, I greet you. You know, answer me. Oh, I'm so sorry. And you see why Mama Liam, calm down. Calm down. You know that comments are flying, so I might not see your comments. Good morning. So it's one thing for them to give you a bail condition, it's another thing for you to meet it. The only way I think King White would have met that bail condition is if he has been proactive. If before now he has gotten at least a level 16 officer that has money in their account and all of those things, he has gotten all those things ready. You're welcome now, but we don't know. The judge can say, I want your family member to have so. Sometimes these things are it's not even sometimes, these things are at the discretion of the court. So you can't really guess what your bail condition will be. But I always advise my clients, be proactive. At least get some certain things ready. Get a family member that has that kind of account. Get a level 16 officer. If you have those two things, it usually revolves around those two issues. Then they will tell you the person must have a landed property, see of all those things. So let's just hope that his bail conditions are not stringent and that he can meet them on time. If you remember, Arifa had the same issue. Their case was mentioned. They were not able to meet their bail condition, and that made them to spend months in there. If you guys remember. So we are praying and we are hoping. What of Adura? Adura has been released on medical bail. He was not feeling fine before he went in there. And I think when he got in, he started to develop some things. And I think they said they took medical reports there as well. And with that, he was released this morning. So yeah. So that's just it. So if you guys, especially those of you in Nigeria, I said it yesterday and I'll keep announcing it for a while. We will be dropping you guys at will. If we see that you are saying something that we feel that these guys might want to use against you, Anita, what are the charges on King White? We don't know yet. I've not gotten information as to that. We are waiting for that. If I see that you are saying something that I feel might put you into trouble, I'll drop you. Because they have eyes on a few of you already. Our intel lets us know that, and so we are going to do everything to protect you guys, starting from making sure that they cannot even get anything to use against you on platforms. Those of us abroad, we can say anything, not like we are completely free, because anything can be resurrected at any point in time. So I would advise everybody, please watch what you say, because at the end of the day, don't be that figure that they used to count score on justice of Mohbad. At the end of the day, King White does not have any hand in what by Mohbad, but he's going to jail. You just imagine that rubbish. So we will not allow all these people that are very unintelligent to come and use our people to count score. No, we're not going to allow that. If King White was still with us, I bet you he will not be in the trouble he's in now. I've been into 10 platforms in 10 seconds. I beg, give me gist because me, I cannot move that fast. So guys, those of you in Nigeria, even those of you abroad, for now, you can be dropped at any time. Know that it is not because we are trying to be rude or anything, we are trying to protect you. Because even if you are not in Nigeria currently, you want to go home someday. And we do not want to show that you go home and then you are used to count scores. So for now, we reserve the right to drop. Moderators, please, let's be on the lookout. Anybody that is saying anything to drop, to fair job, about me drop when John to along.
You trust me now?
I trust you. So please, guys, this period now we'll be dropping people anyhow. Know why we are dropping you. We're not dropping you because of anything. I will not come home in Jesus' name. King White is going nowhere. He's already at the court, so that is going nowhere. He's already in court this morning, so there's nothing like he's going nowhere.
Two days I was off.
That's why everything is dropped sometime. Exactly. So guys, please, if we drop, good morning, boss. If we drop you, don't say why they drop me. If we even mute your so let me explain something to some of you. Sometimes you type something in the comment section and I mute you and I unmute you back. One of the reasons why I do that is that's the way say you say me. One of the reasons why I do that is because that's the way I can take out your comments, as in I can erase your comments. So if I mute you, be rest assured I will mute you back. Calm down. I'm probably trying to take off your comments so that nobody can have that to screenshot or anything. So if I notice your comment and I mute you and unmute you, know that I'm trying to protect you. I will not. Moderators will not be giving warning before we drop. If I've already explained why we are dropping you. So please know that and know peace. Sometimes we are not able to warn. So don't hold any moderator or even the host. Why did they drop me? You already know why we are dropping people now. Do you understand? If we drop you, it's for your own good. Whether you are abroad or you are in Nigeria, we are doing everything to make sure that our people are protected because it's our duty to do so. So no warning anymore. You guys already know why. I did Pluto make them come arrest me. Some of us know. For those of you that are just coming in, King White's incident is a very big lesson. Anita, you can always put a banner up there. Well, what I'm saying cannot fit into a banner, so it's almost impossible to do that. We have told you why we will be dropping you from now henceforth for a while. Because say you say me now. We have told you why we'll be dropping you for a while. It is because their eyes are on us. As a matter of fact, you see this 136 we are seeing, I bet you like 10 of them are from all these people. If you go on Batija now, she screenshots Benevolence's comment and 2 other person's comment. She puts it there. She got that comment from this page. We already know that they are watching us because they just want to count scores. Their own is, let us just say that we achieved this. We're able to lock this person up or lock that person up. So guys, we will be doing a lot of dropping. If we see that you are saying something that might put you in trouble, whether you are abroad or you are in Nigeria, we will drop you. Because some things will be kept for the future and we don't want you to be one of those things. And if you also see that I mute your comments and I'll mute you, don't come to my inbox and say, why did you mute me? Why did you click on? I did that to protect you. Because that's the only way I can erase your comments when you make a wrong comment that I feel like legally this thing can be used against you. I would erase it. So please know that. Ìgbà mi ó dà pé a máa jù yín padà lọ́sọ̀dọ̀ ibi Panajú Coffee kan náà tó rárá yóò fẹ́ yé mi. Èèyàn máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni jẹ́ kí èèyàn land ẹ máa interrupt mọ̀ pé disrupt the person's thought process. It's not fair now. Check computer lẹ pè wá ni. Calm down now. When we are done, you be allowed to speak. So ẹni fẹ́ kéèyàn sọ. This okay, look at it now. Eneleni, he came out for justice of Mohbad. He's going to jail. It doesn't make any sense. Is it fair? Even in Tabanja Bitika Kuko now, we might be quarreling, but we don't wish anybody death. We don't wish anybody bad. The fact that King White is going to jail, me, I'm not happy about it because whether you like it or not, he was once one of us. So if there's something that we can do to make sure that everybody is protected, please, if you come up mute, if there's something we can do to make sure that everybody is protected, we're going to do it. So please, as people are coming in, I'll keep saying it. For now, we'll be dropping people that make wrong comments. If you type nonsense, sorry, I don't want to say nonsense. Say you say me. Say you say me. Oh, Sharo. If you type something in the comment that we feel can implicate you, we will mute it and unmute you back. Just know that if you are muted by, especially the host, know that I will unmute you definitely, almost immediately. So calm down. And please, if you see Batija, you see Aries, Eshekini, Eshasigbo, block it straight. No mercy. Just put her in the Kini. She does not deserve to be on this platform. She doesn't even deserve to be listening to us. She should come with her fake account. No problem. Don't bring her up again. She's doing. Why is she doing this? I don't know. I don't know why Semi keeps doing this thing. Honestly, Semi, you need to learn. No.
Okay. Not bring her up for now. We should just leave her there.
Semi will bring you up, but no. You already know she would interject. So why not finish before you pick her? Exactly. That's why we have decided to leave her until we are done. So guys, please tell one, tell all. Everybody be each other's keeper. Even you in the comment section, if you hear that somebody if you hear that somebody saying something that you feel
if you want to say trouble,
please call the attention of a moderator to drop the
platform.
Say you say me, Agbalagba ni. And I believe if not for anything, you should want everybody to be protected. Calm down, you'll be giving your day to speak. Calm down, to your long. So guys, please, let's know this and no peace, because if you send me any message in my comments in my inbox, I'll not answer you. I've already explained. Thank you very much. King White is in court this morning. He's the one being charged for using his mouth to remove gates. What's it called? Adura has been released on medical bail. Damola is still in police detention. That's the update for this morning. We await Corona's update. Thank you very much. Anybody that wants to speak on the panel, you are free. Say me if you want to talk.
First lady, sorry, 1 minute. Me, I've been off TikTok.
Oh yeah, mute there, but it's sorrow. Boss, you were saying something.
I've been off for 2 days now. TikTok, like social media was not, like it was totally off in the whole of Turkey. Like
Are you serious?
Yeah, their government issue now. You know, APC and PDP wahala. So they just off the net.
You say you are not saying anything. So you say mute your mic. You say you are not saying anything. Don't interrupt another person that is saying. Boss,
I could not log into TikTok. I could not log on Facebook. No social media except probably except Google. Like you can go on Google, but social media no. Well, I didn't know. It was this morning. I just entered. 2 days and the whole thing.
I don't catch fire. King White is on his way to Kiri.
I don't care, but it is what it is.
Come here, come and talk to now.
Check off your platform.
Say me, won't be sorrow.
Moderator, just if she was to if you keep listening and she will rest, just leave her. He messed up big time. Galaxy 10 no be smart thing. Right now he's on his way to what? Kiri Joseph.
Again.
Talk about your shape.
Drop one.
What's the meaning of all this thing? Ṣebagbalagba ni ba le ṣe máa gba àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ṣépè náà.
Olórí burúkú ni gbogbo wa. Ẹ stop now.
Irú ọ̀rọ̀ wo ni ẹ tó bá gbọ́ ọmọ yín ṣépè ṣe máa like ẹ ni.
Boss.
Tí ti pọ̀ jù o. Tí pọ̀ jù o ṣe mi like ẹ o.
Ṣépè jọ ti yín ni.
Mi ò like ẹ o. Ẹ má máa ṣépè lórí bíbá ẹ.
Mo ní wèrè lẹ́jọ́ ṣépè nìyẹn ni.
Ẹ lè sọ pé ṣé wèrè lájọ, ṣé mo lè sọ pé ṣọmọ yín.
Mo ní ṣé wèrè lẹ́jọ́.
Ọmọ yín bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́jọ́ ẹ lè sọ. Ara wa lẹ ti máa ń lágbára. I don't like it. Ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ bá lè lò fún ọmọ yín ẹ má lò fún anybody níbà. ọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ bá lè lò fún ọmọ yín ẹ má lò fẹ́ni bá lè ṣe máa sọ pé ṣé wèrè lẹ́jọ́
mo sọ pé egungun ni yín náà ṣe ẹ fẹ́ jiyàn ẹ̀ ní egungun ni yín náà.
ẹ má sọ yẹn bíbá ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ bá lè bọ́mọ yín sọ ẹ má sọ bíbá I don't like it.
gbogbo ọmọ mi sọ́rí ẹ̀ ni mo lè bá ìwọ náà sọ.
alẹ́ má sọ bíbá I don't like it if you give you respect please respect people back what is the meaning of that ṣáwá sórí social media yóò kọ́ wa máa ṣépè fún yọ̀kan ni.
who dey bring her pick her up now ẹ jẹ́ kó calm down ta ló tún pick her up.
Can I please say something?
Yeah, so let them go to look it up.
Platform no one nita be se gba lọ́wọ́ MFM.
See, they send her down. Just give like 10 minutes for her, please. Don't pick her up for now.
If you're bringing her up, you're escalating.
She keep repeating the Olori Buruku.
You cannot be coming and be insulting people's children every time. What is it?
Ọdẹ bá wọn bá yín wí látẹ̀ nǹkan pé kẹ̀kẹ́ kọjá káwọn èèyàn sọ.
It's not fair now.
Olójú mi.
Every time you come here and you curse people's children, what is it? Kí ló dé now?
Ta ló ń gbé wọn wá sókè?
Can I please say something for a minute?
Boss, give me one.
Yeah, you can say what you want to say.
Yeah, let me say, you not come bribe here with roses, I beg. Mama, sometimes may we dey respect ourselves, please, so that you don't feel disrespected when they address you. There's time for cruising. If you want to cruise, you don't want to cruise. You can talk over each other. That one is for cruising, you know. So when someone is making submission, just be patient. If you want to interrupt, you can type on the comment section, please, I want to say something, or can I interrupt for a second? You know, so that everything will be orderly. Make it not be like so they disrespect you. Be elderly woman for goodness sake. Yeah? So, Anita, what I wanted to say from your submission earlier, you know, some of these people from the other side, they will just put on this heaven this thing, you know, and we will think they are one of us, just to come and trigger us or some people on the comment section. So we should be mindful of them, you know. They will be the one to trigger some comments and will keep responding. Then now they will come and screenshot our own and, you know, use it against us. I just want to make that observation.
Thank you very much, First Lady. That's a very good one. Please, guys, for now, avoid getting into a banter with anybody. We are not scared, but the truth is that sometimes it's better to not have anything that you said than to now be used to count score. Do you know how many times that this person called Yomi Fabi has actually come out to threaten people? There was a time he was inciting the public that he's going out tomorrow. If they arrest him, boys should come out. He has a lot of things that he has said against
Anita,
us.
let me drop. I want to drop for Bisolami.
Okay. He has a lot of things that he has said against us that we have never used against him. Maybe because our own side, we are very slow. But look at it now. Regardless of the fact that we have, like, there's like a current war going on, King White and all, I still am not happy that King White is on his way to jail or that he has to now go and seek bail conditions in a court. No, that's a very wrong stay, no. You get sometimes tell me
Can I say something? Good morning.
Yeah, you can. Good morning, ma.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
You know, don't do. I'm sorry, I have a cold. What hurts me most about this whole thing is the first day King White Jade Nepa Casey, he had a receipt that he said he wasn't gonna show. The receipt of the transaction between Damola and Adura. Do you understand?
Yeah.
He said he had the chat of when Damola was asking Adura, do you understand? And how the whole transaction went. These were things he could have presented in court. He could have actually uploaded on his page, do you understand? Sent to people from when this whole thing started. One, he dragged the time, but I think the whole thing is main character syndrome. I want to be in charge. I want everybody to know that I want people to keep calling my name. Till this moment. If that receipt had been presented a long time ago, do you understand what I'm saying? But because of personal vendetta, proof points, and I hate the fact that wọ́n lo àwọn èèyàn for collateral damage. That's what hurts me the most. Do you understand? Because this whole thing would have made a lot of sense if they were able to prove Yomi wrong. But they can't prove him wrong because àwọn fúnra ara wọn wọ́n fẹ́ jà. Yomi has come online many times láti sọ pé tí màmá Mohbad bá tún wá sí irú conference yẹn tán wá attack òun máa ṣú ẹ̀, òun máa face ẹ̀. He has threatened people.
Yeah.
Yes, mama. Ṣẹ́nìkan pè mí.
No, nobody called you.
He has made a lot of damning comments, a lot of terrible comments. He has said a lot of things, even to Adura. Do you understand what I'm saying? And even to King White. And this whole thing would have made a lot of sense tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n calm down. But because of inú tó ń bí wọn pé àwọn fẹ́ bá Tẹ́mi jà lọ́ ṣe sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tán sọ tán ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n bí ìgbà tí èèyàn bá intentionally lọ gbé ara ẹ̀ sẹ́nu kìnìún ní nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. And I get it. I know that he has done a lot of crazy things in the past 2 weeks or more. But I still think that if only he had been patient enough, he would have been able to prove Yomi wrong. And now they are using him to count scores. And it all them and do me. No matter how much I fall out with somebody, I always remember 1 or 2 good things that we've shared together. And that would always remind me that this person is still human at the end of the day. And this person had been there for me maybe once or twice. You get what I'm saying? It's just really painful. It's really painful that this whole thing is happening. Mi ò lè parọ́ fún yín. Ó dùn mí gan. Ó dùn mí pé wọ́n jẹ́ kí Yomi fáwọn count scores. Ó dùn mí gidi gan. And ó dùn mí fún ìyá Mohbad náà. In fact, that's one of the reasons I made that post yesterday, that I wish she had used this energy when this whole thing started. Like, àdúrà leléyìí Yomi. Àdúrà ò mọ nǹkan kan nípa message yẹn. Yomi, mo bọ́ra mi sí òfun ẹlẹ́ni tó bá jẹ́ pàdé. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people would have gathered around her to know that, okay, she has nothing to hide. Adura has nothing to hide. But by pampering the whole thing, wọ́n wá ń fọwọ́ ra gbogbo ẹwu Dàmọ́lá náà. Òun náà máa post picture. A máa fi àwọn kíní comment díẹ̀díẹ̀ sí. Bí ìgbà tó bá yẹ pé òun náà I am back. I am shaking it. You are no accountability for what he did. Imagine if Damola had come out, if King White had pressed Damola to come out to make that apology video. Okay, Damola, go and make an apology video before anything. You need to speak up. Let people know. Imagine if all of this had been done. Instead of fighting personal battles with Temi, instead of coming out every day, pé o fẹ́ ṣàjà pẹ̀lú Temi, o fẹ́ jà pẹ̀lú Temi, o fẹ́ jà pẹ̀lú Temi. Ìjà beef àti problem tí King White ní pẹ̀lú Temi. Ó wà lára nǹkan tó sún wọn débi tó wà lénìí. I'm not going to lie to you. If he hadn't been so hell-bent on pulling Temi down, I swear to God, he wouldn't be in this mess he is right now. Because there are so many videos that he could have used to counter Yomi. But it is what it is. And it's pretty sad that àwọn èèyàn náà ń lò fún collateral damage. I'm so sad that Adura had to sleep in cell, even if it's just for 2 minutes. I'm so sad pé ọmọ yẹn had to go through all of that. And it's a pity that even King White is going through all of this now. It's just anger mismanagement. Òun ló sún wọn débi tán wà. Not being able to control his emotions. As ọkùnrin, ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí gbogbo ẹ jẹ́ ká máa kọ́gbọ́n. Aláre máa ń dẹlẹ́bi nígbà míì o, tí a bá lè handle ara wa dáadáa. Even tó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn èèyàn ní evidence pé ìwọ ló jàre, tí ò bá ní sùúrù, wàá di ẹlẹ́bi o. So in our daily activities, in everything we do, please, for the love of God, ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa bínú tán. Àwọn ìbínú ojú àfọ̀fọ̀ tán, ìjà ló máa ń dálẹ̀. Ìbínú pé tó bá lè dogun kó dogun, ẹ táyé ẹ bá fẹ́ bàjẹ́ mi ò kí ẹ̀. Tá a bá ti ń bínú dáwọn level kan, débi pé àkí ẹ̀ tílé bá jóná, tá a bá ní pé béjò ṣe gùn tó la ṣe máa dáná sun, a máa dáná sun lé o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa try torí Ọlọ́run. Torí pé o fẹ́ jà, o wá lọ recruit àwọn èèyàn. You are now dining with people who have defamed you, people who have talked down on this same Adura and his family, people who have said a lot of things because you want to prove a point. And it is these same people ló wá place ìyá ǹtí wọn just because of what? anger because you were so upset. So this whole thing is pretty sad. I don't like that this is happening, and I don't like the fact that ẹ̀yin lẹ wá jẹ́ collateral damage in all of this when you should be the one actually smiling today that Ọlọ́run ṣe mo ti vindicate àdúrà. It's just sad. And look at Yomi saying wọ́n wá bẹ̀ wọ́n. Yomi ti fi wọ́n score points. And it's just ẹ wo mi lè parọ́, this whole thing is just messed up. Ẹ má jẹ́ n take time mi kí n má bọ̀ yín. Oh, he had no business dining with him at all. He had no business benevolence. For I don't mean just because you want to prove a point, we offer gang fight. Gang fight for what reason? Ó ní mo lè ṣe máa sọ pé tí mo ṣe wáyé, tèmi àtèèyàn bá jọ jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́, tá a dẹ̀ jọ ní common enemy, tèmi àti ẹ bá jọ jà, tí mo bá rí ẹ pẹ̀lú common enemy yẹn, torí just because we have a misunderstanding, kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ jẹ́ ká tún jọ ṣọ̀rẹ́ mọ́ láyé. Because for you to go back to our common enemy, it means you never had good intentions for our friendship in the first place. Ó dẹ̀ lè kò sí nǹkan tó lè ṣe fún mi. Kò sí nǹkan tí èèyàn bẹ́yàn ò lè ṣe fún yàn. It's sad o. It's sad. This whole thing, mi ní parọ́ fún yín, I'm just trying to take it easy. It's really messing up with me. And I pray that at the end of the day, there are resolutions, and mo ṣá mọ̀ pé olóòótọ́ kan ò kí n kú sípò ká o. At the end of the day, gbogbo àṣírí máa tú, but it might just be too late. It might just kílẹ̀ tó pọ̀ ṣìkà ohun rere ti máa ń bàjẹ́. Ẹ má jẹ́ ń bọ̀ yín everybody. I just had to come and say this. Abeg. The whole thing is messed up, totally messed up. I won't lie to you.
Thank you for your submission.
Let me quickly address this. Sorry, 1 second. I'm the one that muted Kama Uni private jet. Anita just addressed all of us that we should be guided on what we are putting on the comment section. So I muted you for 1 minute, and I think you are on mute. So I have to let you know that. Thank you.
You don't owe anybody any explanation by Toyin. We have already told them. We'll be muting people. If you type anything that we feel that can put you in trouble, we'll mute you. Because then when we say, they'll say nothing. Look at somebody is already on his way to Kirikiri. This guy does not have a hand in Mohbad's death now. Did we come here to be witch hunting ourselves? Now he's on his way to Kirikiri. Like, it's so painful. It's sad. It is sad because even when Arifa was even when Arifa did what he did and then he had to go to, I felt bad. That's Arifa that even did something. How much more King White that did not do? Some people just joined. Oh, some people just joined. Okay, so that we are putting fear in people's. Well, yes, basically, that if we have to, let us put the fear. Know what you are typing and know what you are saying. Emma of fear who gets you. Emma of fear who gets. Abani down, Ibani debe. King White is the only one that will go into that skinny now. He will not enter Black Maria like other criminals. Just imagine. So if you guys have to be scared for you to do the right thing, no Allah. At the end of the day, if King White was still with us, I know that he will not go where he's going. Put your comments so far your account and name is not visible.
Anita, what I mean is that some people just joined. They were not here when you like.
I understood what you meant. The person that she muted was here.
Okay.
Kama, don't climb up. Kama, you don't. What? Kama, you want to go to Kiri?
Look at that in sorrow. But I dark where is. King White ló fi ara ẹ̀ sínú ipò tó wà yẹn.
Pé ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ló fi di ara ẹ̀ sípò tó wà. Ṣé ẹnu kọ́?
Èmi fi pé wọ́n lọ fẹ́ ni. Ó yẹ kí ọkọ ti fẹ́ wọn kúrò bí tó wà yẹn. King White ló fi ara ẹ̀ sí. Aries lèmi bá lẹ́jọ́ máa lọ sórí platform kó wá bá. Ó ti block kò ní dápẹ́ Aries tó wá bá ní Pluto. Ikú ló máa pa Aries.
Ẹ má ṣe pé sí tó. Right now we are sure for King White wà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́.
Ọlọ́run ní ká ṣọ̀fọ̀.
Wọ́n máa ká ṣọ̀fọ̀ ẹ̀.
Anita ṣọ̀fọ̀.
Ẹjọ́ o.
Ọlọ́run o.
King White ló gbé rẹ̀ síbẹ̀. Òótọ́ ni kẹ̀kẹ́ ní sọ̀kámà.
Gbogbo wa tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé King White
benevolence.
Gbogbo wa nínú wa ò dùn pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Akọ̀ ń lò gbójú ni. Inú everybody ò dùn. Akọ̀ ń lò gbójú ni. Kò sí ẹ̀ tínú ẹ̀ dùn.
We are women now. We are very soft. Wow, but inú mi ò dùn o, but I don't care.
Good morning.
Because yes, I would say I don't care. I don't care. Torí ó ní tẹ́ bá gbọ́ nǹkan tí màá nìyẹn ti ṣe lábẹ́lẹ̀. Nǹkan tó ń wá lójú ẹ̀ rí yẹn. Mo sọ ẹ ó gbẹnu mi ní nǹkan tí òun wá ní ojú ẹ̀ rí. Níbi tí wọ́n ti ń sáré kìtìkìtì kàtàkàtà pé kí ètò èèyàn kan kó bàjẹ́ tó ń parọ́ mọ́ àwọn èèyàn kan. Kò rí ibi tẹ́sẹ̀ gbé ẹ dé báyìí. Ó tan àbí kò tan ẹ peacemaker ìsọnù. Lọ make peace ibi tó ti lọ make peace lọ ti fẹ́ jù ẹ sínú kìrìkìrì ń bẹ̀ yẹn. I don't care o.
Anita ìjọba dábàá
irọ́ tó pamọ́ wọn lọ́mọ àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ àwọn ìyẹn oníyà irọ́ tó ń pamọ́ wọn tó ń jẹ́ kó wọn aráyé rò pé èèyàn tó dà ní wọn ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ti ṣe tó wọn máa lọ fi ìyá Mohbad tó wọn máa lọ fi deceive ìyá Mohbad gbogbo ẹ̀ ìyá ẹ̀ náà Ọlọ́run ló jẹ́ kí ìyá ẹ̀ máa jẹ lọ́wọ́ èmi I don't care to be honest ẹni tó bá ṣèkà tó bá tẹ̀ yẹn pa ọjọ́ kan ló fi ṣèkà kí ìyá yẹn jẹ I don't mind.
I swear, guys, you are missing say you say miscontent.
Can I quickly say something, please?
So she live now. Please. What is she live?
So nice. First lady, 1 second. Allow Pretty to talk. I think she was. Well, I just did laugh for you.
1 minute.
Good morning.
Pretty, go on, please.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Pretty Aye. Some people knows my voice as I'm speaking right now, but please don't mention my name.
Wow.
You see, I came on.
I didn't want to show us the one.
This is a fake.
Anita Amutu now. Kilo day.
Let's go all of this.
This is a fake profile. I can say any shit I want to say with this account. Nobody knows who the heck I am. They don't know my name. They don't know where I'm from or whatever. So when they say don't comment shit, when you want to comment shit, come with fake account. Go and open account with Josie's name, Josie's face on the profile. Like they are doing to us, let's do it back. It's fire for fire. Our employer, Wumi, don't tell us, it's fire for fire. Exactly. So when they bring it, we give them back. So don't be scared to do your comment or anything.
100. That's the solution. If you know that your mouth is scratching you.
Ibi tó ti gbé mic dání. Ibi tó ti gbé mic dání tó ti ranjú tó ti mọ̀ pa àṣẹ lọ́wọ́ ẹ gbé jáde kẹ́ fi síbẹ̀ kẹ́ fi ṣe background yín yálàjà yín we dey can pay no fret no anything we stand gidigba tó bẹ́ẹ̀ kí n wà ló ṣe rẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé tí àyẹn fi ń jẹ́ kí ló máa pa gbogbo yín kẹ́ kó ṣì lọ.
Thank you, Pretty. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your submission. But those of you that have voice that they can recognize that your face is outside, I pity you.
Wait.
You guys are missing. Mommy say miscontent. Well, like
you are free to do whatever.
Oh, I'll see that for you guys.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Bisola, 1 second. First lady wanted to say something.
Yeah, because I saw people from the other side, or rather on Wumi was saying yesterday that Mama Mohbad was begging, blah, 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 begging him, or rather, begging that she will cooperate, they will cooperate, blah, blah, blah. And some people are commenting here. Is it true that Mama Mohbad begged? For me, it's normal for mothers to beg, if she feels that she's helpless. It's normal for...
No. First, you are not saying it well. The reason why Mama Mohbad begged is that the, what's it called? The basis of the invitation of Adura and King White was cultism. So, it had nothing to do with justice of Mohbad. And some statements that were made by King White on his life further buttressed that point. So Mama Mohbad had to beg as per. She's not begging that, how will I put it? You know when you put somebody in a tight situation and the situation looks like it is true to the authorities. That's why she had to beg. She didn't have a choice. He's been accused of being a cultist and she had to beg so that what's his name? Adura, what's this guy's name? Yomi can drop that particular charge. Do you understand? So that's, for those of you asking why did she beg, that's why if you were in her shoes, you will beg too. God will not allow you to go and say something that will make your enemy have something to use against you. That's what happened. So we cannot blame her. People should leave her. She's a mother.
First lady, First lady, 1 minute, sis, I beg, no vex.
You see why I said I don't care is because if you remember a few weeks ago, Fedra, Mr. Pythagoras, they wrote a petition for Adura on Yomi. Did you guys remember?
Yeah.
Yes. And it was the work of King White and Adura was to follow up with that petition. But they did not follow up with the petition.
Yes, they didn't.
If Adi Binde had done something about that petition, believe me, you. Who be Yomi? Who be Yomi? When go say you won't go carry King White and Adura? Who be Yomi? They would have picked Yomi first. They would have picked him first. So you see, I just feel sorry for Adura, honestly. I feel sorry for Adura. But as for Adura's mom and King White, so F with both of them. I don't care.
Okay, thank you for that explanation. But the thing is that for me, King White wanted to, I don't know how to put it. Maybe he needed a lawyer as per where he will come and be getting donations. You know that guy likes money too much. He likes money. He didn't want to follow up with Wumi's lawyer because everything would be transparent. That was why he came out and said, Adura doesn't need a new lawyer. Adura needs to get his own lawyer. He needs donation, blah, 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 and all that. So that he can siphon some funds. That guy likes money too much. He likes money. You know, at first, he worked very well. At first, because he was in Nigeria doing one or two things. We were abroad. You know, he was running around. Everything was fine. At the time, he became greedy. He became greedy. That was what led him to all this mess. And another thing, he went and joined our enemies. If not for what happened at Abuja, the protest, we wouldn't know that he has been speaking with Gracie. The other day, Aries said that I have King White's number, we've been talking. Because Aries lies a lot, I didn't believe. Then later, it was established that he has been speaking with Aries. You cannot be here or there. You choose where you belong. You choose where you belong. Thank you very much.
You have the floor.
Good morning, everyone.
Good night.
So what I wanted to say to us is that one thing I have learned to do on social media is there's a certain way to, even not on social media, generally when you're speaking with people, there's a certain way to say things, to present your words in a manner that doesn't get you into trouble. First off, right? As much as, people have adopted this, members of this family to be, sisters, brothers, mothers, fathers, let's also be mindful and know that, we're not directly involved per se. I mean, I'm all for a good fight, but ìjà téèyàn bá ti ń jà, téèyàn padà wá lọ jẹ̀bi. Ìjà ẹ̀bi lèèyàn ń jà yẹn, Let's be watchful of what we say, how we say it. It may not be regarding this particular case, but, just know how to comport yourself when it comes to talking to another person regarding something that, you don't have facts of. When you speak, know your limits. Ma sọ̀rọ̀ kọjá bí tí kò yẹ kó sọ̀rọ̀, kọjá or whatever. My point is just that there are ways to avoid these things, Speak to the facts of the case, say what needs to be said, don't say more than that. Some things are absolutely not necessary. All the extracurricular, you understand me? I'm just trying to admonish people. As much as people are saying, I know someone had said, use a fake account, use a kiniko. If you think that kuni jasibi kon, tolo jasibi konko. I know the other day I was talking about Adura and I was speaking about consequences. And for me, the consequences is not necessarily about any other person that is not on my side. It's something everyone should live with, deal with in their consciousness. You know, when you say something or when you do something, remember, you know, try to have it at the back of your mind. You know, and when you're guided by that, you know, let's just be mindful of how we speak, how we comport ourselves, you know, all these normal things that people do on social media, drop, you know, funny comments, say funny things. Is it really necessary? I feel like these are the things that are polluting our social media space, and it's you know, a cause of the problem, which is why, you know, the space is toxic. You know, so let's just be mindful of what we do, what we say. If we start to make it a way of life, you know, from us, we will teach the people around us, and, you know, gradually it becomes a better place. I always tell people, whatever change that you ask, you seek, or you're looking for, it begins with you. If you cannot be a better person, you cannot expect the other party to be a better person, you know. And I understand that, you know, people will go crazy, they will do whatever. But, you know, you can set yourself apart from all that is going on. Say what needs to be said without going overboard. Choose your words carefully and wisely. It's very important. Even not, you know, on this case, it would help you generally. When you comment on Instagram, when you comment on Facebook, be mindful of what you say, you know. And I won't come here where any are these things even necessary all the time to say it? You know. I mean, it's it shouldn't, I mean, if someone doesn't come for you directly or anything of the sort, you know, I'm not blaming people, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that we can do better with these things. That's all, you know. That's all I'm saying. And I'm just saying, you know, if there's a lesson to take home from something that happens, please take it. That's all I'm saying.
Sure.
I'm not blaming people.
Sure.
Thank you.
You're 100% correct.
Anita, ṣáwọn tó lọ sí question sí ìta ni.
I'm watching.
Good morning.
Good night.
Can I talk now?
Sorry, but let me calm down. If anybody wants to come up. Okay, come up.
Okay, should I go ahead?
Yep.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Hey, mo fẹ́ orin ògbé kan. I mean, actually, I'm on my good nights. So, only ẹ̀dá tó bá mọ ṣé òkùnkùn kó má má di òṣùká lóró àbí nǹkan onílárí o. Yarabi ló ní ọ̀la. Sometimes, when you want to do evil, you look back. You look back and think about it. Will I get out of this or not? Because I could remember when this thing happened, it started for King White peddling lies. That even those people he was talking about came out and still defend and no, it doesn't happen like that. But he insisted. And he keeps saying some things that, in fact, I can't imagine. Èèyàn fún ẹ ní owó, ó sọ yí pé willingly from that person's sweat. Ó sọ pé ó fẹ́ lọ, ó fi owó yẹn ó fi jó sopi. That is so ridiculous. Èèyàn ṣiṣẹ́ owó kò fún ẹ, ó ló fi jó sopi ni, ó ló fi ṣe camera down. But kò ronú gbà tó ń ṣe because he was so greedy of making money from the public because ó ti rí pé other people's from other side because àwọn tó mingle pẹ̀lú nìyẹn behind the camera. Àwọn ló mingle pẹ̀lú pé this person is making money, this person is making money. Kò mọ̀ pé even money comes with consequences. And he tried to, maybe he's not that kind of person, but he wanted to blend into that and see what he got. Yomi has said a lot of things that can be used against him. It's on ground. You don't need to look for it far. He has already instigated the public against someone. He has done what is taking somebody to court for now. He has done it. And there's evidence out there. But because he's so greedy, you say you want to bring somebody down. You don't know that you are bringing yourself down with your own mouth. That's why sometimes we be guided for what we're saying. We don't know what
angel is passing by that time, we are confessing some things, and you don't know, that thing will just come onto you. That's why I don't like cursing, because I don't want it by my side, because sometimes you feel like you are just cursing for fun, not knowing that there's some things some forces who can say amen to that. And I'm so sorry. I feel for him. I know he's going through a rough time, but next time, this is a very hard lesson for us all to learn from. You do not bite whoever is feeding you. Don't bite the finger that is feeding you. He's learning his lessons wherever he is now, for dining with the devils, because before you could go to somebody who wants somebody to be locked up, and you are dining with the person and you are collecting money from that person, definitely you are hitting with the devil. So this is the action of sleeping and hitting with the devil. So now he will be very sorry for himself, that why did he do that? Why is he in this kind of shit? But he did not think about the negative when he was going through that part. But I just believe God will forgive him, and he will have the mercy of God, whatever the outcome of whatever the courts decide for him to be. I don't wish him bad. I don't wish him to be locked up, but this should serve as a lesson. Thank you all.
I think Lagbaja. Lagbaja, are you ready?
Oh yes, I am. Okay, good day everybody. My brother Susan, good morning. How you doing? And everybody in the panel list, and Anita, how you doing, baby?
Good morning, my love.
Now let's get back to business. Now, first of all, I'd like to make some corrections before I go into the main details. The first correction is this. I was listening to some platforms this morning. Arifa Perkins. They were saying something that King White is the major person of Wumi's fan. He was the one that initiated his platform. Oh, first of all, that's wrong. King White is not the owner of Timmy's platform. Neither does he have the password to Timmy's platform. He has never opened Timmy's platform for her. And what people should say is that they were at the forefront of, they used their platforms initially around September. Anita, mute yourself. They were the first people to use their platforms to actually fight for women. That is the right words to use. They were like, oh, okay, we are at King White's place. Let's go and open. King White is going out. He's busy. Let's go and open Timmy's platform. That is what they were doing. Then he became so engrossed with work. Then most times it was Timmy that was opening. Now, if he says that he's the one that even made Timmy who made Timmy is, he should remember something or people should remember something that when King White was frequent at Timmy's platform, the maximum amount of people watching Timmy were about 50. That Timmy was making crowd. Now 50 people, they watch him. Timmy is you and I. What made Timmy's platform is actually you and I, is a collection of the efforts of so many people, so many brilliant minds, so many people that, one, they are good orators. Two, they are people that can speak. There are people that have evidences. There are people that can stream. There are people that have Ogba. There are people that can speak Yoruba, people that can speak English, people that are comedians, people that they could go at any length, and people that have the time. Those are the people that made up Timmy's platform. Nobody owns it. Even Timmy doesn't own Timmy's platform. She goes to bed. She would sleep. She'll go to work. Yes, it is called Timmy Official. She only has the password to that platform. She only has the username and password to that platform. But God has always seen her through in every thick and thing she has been doing. Now, let's go to the main issue. I'm sorry I'll be a bit biblical this morning. Do you think for Jesus to be making a very important sermon and he made this expression, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons of God"? Do you think that was a fluke? He was speaking to thousands of people on the mountain and he made this expression. Do you think it is easy to be a peacemaker? Do you think so? It has to be that you have to be unbiased. You don't have to stick to one side. And this is something that I had always warned King White for. You can't dine with the devil and think the devil is not going to hurt you. You can't. The devil would always con you. Even Jesus, while he was tempted, he knew everything about the devil. I'm sorry I'm a bit biblical this morning, but the truth has to be said. What I see that caused all these things is power tussle. I own Wumi. It's my platform that has to talk more. It's my platform that brought out this news. It's my platform that did this thing for Wumi. Is this, it is that. And anger issues. Power tussle and anger issues. Amy does not tie anybody down, no. And that is why I'm even free to go anywhere. It's not like, see, I have been on Anita's platform, and in fact, it is Anita's platform I spend most of my time recently. Sister Timmy has never called me that, what are you doing there? She has never. In fact, she wants more and more people. Even if they are playing music, Timmy's platform will be on 400, 500, 600 watching her. She wants other people to come out. Or do you think she doesn't come here? Or she doesn't see what is happening here? She doesn't stop anybody from going anywhere. If she needs me, she has my number. Mr. Dawa, come and do this. Of course. But when you see some people that I want to be the head, I want to be the champion of Wumi, I want people to see me as a spokesman or spokeswoman of Wumi, this is what happens. And if Wumi is not giving in, let me go and support someone and use the person as a human shield. I can see your numbers increasing. People that want to screen record. I'm not scared. You see, this issue started with Damola. If there was no Damola in this picture, there will not be a Yomi Fabi. Because the only thing Yomi Fabi was doing was about the CCTV footage. That is what we would still be asking him for today. But youths, I believe this thing was, I am thinking, this is my own opinion, that he was just playing. Let me fool him. Let me fool Yomi Fabi. This was the Okay. Now, this was my own opinion that these guys only wanted to fool around with Yomi. He was just trying to like, let me do this to Yomi. I believe that is what they wanted to do, without knowing that it's going to boomerang. He is the one that caused this much pain. He's the one that diverted us from the CCTV footage that Yomi was promised, oh my jade Monday, oh my jade Tuesday, la la oh my jade. If you could remember, these were the words of Yomi. Mo Anyasti Tiambai, Emo, these were the words of Yomi. I don't know. Is my audio still good? Can you still hear me?
Abaja, yes.
Now, I said this whole issue started with Damola. Now, what did you do, King White? I loved your post approach. You organized a press conference. Lawyer of Wumi was there. Lawyer Kabir, he was there. And all this analysis was made there, clean, clear. All the analysis of the 3 seconds video were made there. Oh, if you want this, let the police handle it. If you want this, it's an old video, it's a this, it's a that, blah, blah, blah. And it was iron there. King White was there, Adra was there, the lawyers were there, Mama was there, and that is all. Honestly, till today, I still question myself. One of the mistakes, the first mistake he made, was taking Iyamo and Adura to that press conference of Yomi. What were you trying to achieve? You did your own press conference with your lawyer. You had done yours. I still question myself, what was the intention? What would it benefit? You've done yours. Let him do his. And this thing is not a tussle on press conference. It's something that will be handled by the police. Exactly, Miss Delight. Why did you go? And even if you even needed to attend, you should have just stayed in the crowd. Why is Adura staying in the high table? Why is Mama there? And why is there? Oh, Ejeki, Adura, sorry, Ejeki. It is something organized by someone antagonizing him. Is that a place the issue will be resolved? This case was already in court, and you mentioned it. You read out the charges there. You mentioned it, and you should just leave peacefully, and that is all. Fine. There was no fight there. You didn't threaten the life of Yomi there. Everybody, it was on TV, it was on social media, it was carried by so many social media outlets. Fine, let's not even say that was a success. There was no threat to life. There was only explanations of, oh, this issue was already in court. Let the judge handle it. Fine, you made your point. And Adara made his point that, oh, yes, it's an old video. In fact, it was even shot by the deceased. A video shot by the deceased. Yes, you made your point. Yes, if that is what the intention was, yes, I give you that applause. That yes, you did it. If that is your point, yes, you achieved it. But was it going to stop this guy from doing what he was doing? No, it's not going to stop him. We know what his intentions are. It's not going to stop him. So that's why I'm like, why didn't you go? Oh, you wanted to confront him, telling people like, oh yeah, this. Okay, fine, you made that point, but is that you confronting him, was it going to stop him? No, it is only the judge that is going to stop him. Yomi came out and he was saying that there were some area boys there. They wanted to KIDNAP him. They wanted to ASS INATION AATE. Sorry, they wanted to do that to him. Blah 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 blah. But there was no proof. Oh, he came out. Oh, Timmy's platform is a cult group. Blah blah blah. I don't even know when they initiated me that I became a cult member. I don't know. At least there should be an initiation process for me to become a cult member. I've been there for months, and there was no day that they put me, or there was a blood covenant anywhere, or there was even a swear to an oath that you become blah 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 blah. I don't know about that. But what is the case now? You left there. I believe even if you had issues with him, It is something you would have handled on your platform. You're opening your platform, so I don't see any need in going to a platform that the person you are saying you support, you're not going to a platform that goes against her. You sit down there comfortably and you say you're a peacemaker, that you want the whole family to unite. Is this the way the whole family would unite? Jesus never made a mistake by preaching this verse. I made it one of the most important ones when I was preaching to about 5,000 people on a mountain. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons of God. And don't forget that who are the sons of God? They said these are the people that walk in the path of righteousness in Romans, in the book of Romans. Konibaja and I called you. You were going on and on the phone. They must stop dragging you unless you come for this. I was just like, bros, calm down. Is it that you know something that would implicate me? Please come out and say it. I was telling you that. I was saying it like, see, if Adra knows anything, please don't hide Wumi again. Say it if you know you've heard it. But anger now made you fine. About 6 or 7 people were invited. And I believe that Sherry, I'll give her kudos for something. She's a very good sister. And I'll use this medium also to always say thank you to her. I could remember a night she called me and said, Dawa class, you would have to get yourself a lawyer because you're about to be sued. I've never said this thing before. And this was it late last year or about maybe September, October or so, that something was dropped for you to be sued, blah, blah, blah. You have to get you might be picked up, blah, 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 blah. I had to run through some legal friends, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is what they are actually talking about. And I went to they now advised me that, okay, the same medium in which they said you said this, go and make the correction that this never emanated from your mouth. You were only debunking it. And so just a few words of yours were captured without they knowing the entire package. I think so many of you know it. This is something Paparano has always been
I know, Mr. Dawa. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I know.
Paparano masturbates on that thing for months, for weeks. He was saying it, whereas he was saying it.
Till now.
Yeah, and they're always saying it. Now I got a lawyer just told me, oh, they are saying that the same way they said you said it on social media, go to that same social media and debunk what they said and let them know this is what your intentions of saying it and that you're using it to explain something. It happens to be about they always say, oh, Dawa class said they said it though, not me saying it. They said Dawa class said Wumi peddled drugs. Without them knowing that, I was quoting from Kemi Oluloyo. We were debunking what Kemi Oluloyo was brought out from our Twitter account, and that was what we were discussing. So it was not an affirmation. So I now said, even if you are even saying this thing, if you touch your family. So that is where they brought out without knowing that, oh, the discussion started from here. So I went on my Dawa class, Facebook, and also Twitter, debunked it, brought out where it came out from, like, oh, this was what we're discussing, brought out the evidence from even Kemi Oluloyo's Twitter account, showed everybody this is it, this was what we read this out and we're talking about it. And some people just captured a few seconds of what I said and said, this is what I said. And that is why Anita is even coming out today to tell everybody, to warn you people, Be careful what you say on social media. Because anger is what caused King White's issue. Myself and Kunibaja called him not once, but 2 or 3 times, telling him, please, let this thing slide. Let this thing slide. In fact, I even got to know that Sister Tamia herself, Pythagoras, that British babe, called him in a conference call, they were trying to bury this issue, but he was just flaring up. Now, your flare up came out to see, if you want to do some things, try as much as possible to get yourself a lawyer. Educate yourself about law. What you were saying the other day was actually a threat. You want to go physical, my own boys come. And this guy had already submitted a petition that, oh, this guy is involved in cultism. Timmy's platform is a cultism. Is a cult group, is this, is that. There was no evidence before. There was no evidence. And that is why they invited you guys. Did you honor the invite? Wumi's lawyer explained why she was not going to come. And they asked for the evidences. There was no evidence anywhere. No evidence anywhere. But you came out and you were talking about, oh, my own boys come. Police will not want to hear that now. No policeman will hear that. They will think that's a cult group. And you now brought Adura up in such a live program. People don't really understand why were these guys picked up like this, blah, 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 blah. Did they go for the invite? No. Did they? No. Why is King the only person going to the court today? These were the things he was petitioned for. There was no evidence before, but now there is. Of course, it's a bailable offense. It's a bailable offense. I hope it's just painful because this man, he really tried for me. Wallahi, I'm not going to hide that. And he was very instrumental in the early days of justice for Mohbad. He was very, very instrumental. Going to the coroner inquest, giving us live reports of things happening there. He was very, very instrumental. It's quite painful how things just turned around. And please, guys, go and listen to, somebody's asking me, Miss Delight, but why Adra? Go and listen to the recorded stuff of the live platform. Adra 2 was there. Adra 2 was there. So,
Mr. Lagbaja, but Adura did not mention his name. Oh, he's just saying Brian.
But the actually, don't let me say something to complicate the case. They will know what to do about it, please. I don't want to talk about maybe he said Brian. Don't forget that there's also an invitation. There was also an invitation for them to go. Wumi's lawyers are already submitted a petition towards that effect as Zone 2. Did they follow up? Did they even go the day they were invited? So these are things that are surrounding all these issues. So, but they are billable. It's not something that if they have a very good lawyer, it's something that they could walk away because the issue is already in court. The issue about the 3 seconds video that involves Damola is already in court. So that surrounds the whole stuff. So, but I'm not going to complicate issues with them here. No, I'm not going to do that. But the thing here is this: if he was still in Timmy's platform and was doing what he was doing, I'm very sure Timmy would have switched off her live. She has done it for me before. She would switch off her live, come to your inbox and say, I'm going to switch it back up in the next 5 minutes, but please stop that talk. So that is where I'm coming from. That's where you don't have to say something out of anger. And if you want to even say something, like if I want to abuse Anita now, I can just give her a nickname and talk about it. I could give her a nickname, talk about it. There's nothing that will happen to me. Why do you think they are calling Wumi Ashana? It's because if you mention Wumi, she would use it against you. But if you mention Ashana, is Ashana in your birth certificate? No. So I beg, you don't have any case. Anybody can be called Ashana. And that's why the likes of Sammy JoJo yesterday was telling you that am I the only Sammy JoJo on TikTok? That's not my real name. That's not the name on my birth certificate. So please, guys, let's be mindful of what we say. We need to say something. Let's be very constructive. There must be evidence for whatever you want to say. Don't just go around thinking, especially those in Nigeria, don't think you could just go scot-free. And people in diaspora also, don't think you won't come to Nigeria one day and they'll be waiting for you at the airport. Or you could be picked while you're in your vacation in Nigeria. So let's be mindful of what we say. Whatever we say has to be backed with evidence. Have your own evidence. Have your evidence. The other day, Aries was telling me when I said what was this lady's name? This lady in Manchester. This lady in Manchester said that Omaloji Liangbe. She thought there was no evidence. She was asking me, do you have give me your name and your address? I was just like, who the hell is this? Who the hell are you to ask for my name and my address? The evidence is on social media. I don't even need to. Before 10 minutes, people had already sent it to me. I put it there on my Dawab class or Facebook page, my Instagram too. Like, you said there was no evidence. Till today, why is Eric not talking about it? It's because the evidence is there. This lady said, it's there. So what I said, there's evidence for it.
Evidence shook. Evidence yapa.
And I'm very sure that all these things that King White got himself to, if he was still in Temi's platform and he needed evidence when he was arrested, they will send hundreds to him. They will send hundreds to him. That's just the issue. Kini updates. So your name cannot let me give you any updates. Your name can never let me give you updates. Good afternoon. So that's just the long and short of the whole thing. But we should just be mindful of what we see on social media. Try not to threaten somebody except you have very good evidence. Don't defame anybody except you have evidence against the person. The person actually did this. Mind what you say. That's just the long and short of the whole issue now. So I wrote my points down. Okay, anger issues, how we should be careful. I talk about Damola. I talk about the press conference. And please, the arrest has nothing to do with justice for Mohbad. It's just a power play between Yomi and King White, because what we're saying now, like, you were talking that let's go physical, we'll go physical. If it's back to everybody. Those statements were not about justice for Mohbad. Him being paraded has nothing to do about justice for Mohbad. So all these things is not about justice for Mohbad. All what is happening now is not about justice for Mohbad. It's about, you threatened me, you defamed me, you said you beat me up. Those are the things. So when that's why I'm wondering, why are people donating to him? Is he doing something? People should concentrate on what is going in the inquest rather than concentrate on what is going at the DPP's office. So that's my take in all this. And from here, let me shush my mouth, because I know so many people are here to screen record and look for Della class as a scapegoat. Sorry I disappointed you.
Miss Oluwato, sister. Thank you, baby.
Good morning, everyone. I greet you, Anita, Mr. Dawa, and everybody.
Yeah. Don't do.
Iṣẹ́ Clement
Àwọn kan ní kí n sọ fún yín pé ó ti tó.
èmi ò láìkí iṣẹ́ Clement Westhoff tí kò ní bàjẹ́ wá sí ìbàyè o tẹjọ technical adviser bọ́ fún ẹjọ́ kí ni.
Wọ́n ti dáàbì ara lórí TikTok o. Ok, wọ́n ní kẹ́ mọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ pé ẹ̀ ń advice Yomi kó mọ̀ lọ get sense.
wá lọ sọ́dọ̀ àràjàre.
Anita,
anyone that knows me very well, anyone that knows me very well, I will always tutor before the storm comes.
Kò ní bàjẹ́. Which one you come?
Johnny Drill is coming to Birmingham. Oh my gosh.
But I don't know. Johnny Drill to what drink? I don't know because to what drink? Koko don't know. And Chalara.
Yes, Miriam won't care especially.
Lady to ya gold tí o dá. Tó lọ pọ̀ gold ní gold.
Ní ṣe lè kó ní ẹja àbí UK.
Nàìjíríà ní US lady gold $15,000 àbí $14,000.
Wà lọ pọ́n ẹ̀ ní pawn shop ọmọró.
Kò jọ pé pọ̀ dẹ̀ kò jọ pé fi dúró náà ní bó ṣe sọ o. Wọ́n ní ni o.
Bóyá ni bó lè jẹ́ pé ni ẹ̀ ń bó lè jẹ́ pé ó ń fa lọ.
Kó gẹ́ta. Ajókòó sórí láìpẹ́ látàárọ̀.
Lọ́ba ni wọ́n bí sinmi dà wá o. Anita à ń gbọ́ gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣàṣàna bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń pin kiri à ń gbọ́ kí ló dé gbogbo sòní ṣé ìyàwó tí wọ́n ló lóyún fún ẹ rè.
Mọ́ ṣe wọ́n sọ nǹkan tí kò dáa ni.